believe that was John Harvey on the catch.
And number 24, Brady Clark from Northern Bedford on the tackle. Nice little play. Did we mention that Pfister's the state champ? Isn't he the state champ?
Yes, he is.
Pfister, yeah, yep. State champ in the high jump. Quite an athlete.
So the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Going to bring up second down. It looks like at about 5 yards. That is Drew Kochman will go in motion. Pfister now going to throw deep. Ball up in the air, double coverage back there. It will fall incomplete. Ball a little underthrown, but good coverage there by the North squad. As that is number 27, Tuck Hillegas in coverage. And I believe number 26 as well, Kyle Murray out of Altoona.
Murray and Hillegas on the defensive that play. Third down and about
Kyle has an ambition to be a nurse someday. And Tuck wants to be a businessman. A noble profession. How about that? I like to look to see what these kids are thinking in the future. And they all have some pretty good thoughts.
3rd and 3 upcoming here. Pfister will roll out to his right. Pfister going to throw quickly, and I think just out of the reach of his intended receiver. He had a man open. That was number 13. That was Bane Sealhamer out of Glendale. And that'll bring up 4th down and 3.
Bane is 6'1", 175. His plans include playing football at St. Vincent College. Is that where the Steelers practice?
Yes, they do.
You don't care, though, do you?
Oh, I'm a Steeler fan.
That's true. I thought you were a Jets fan.
Oh. No, my brothers are all Jet fans. I stuck with this. I kind of became a Steeler fan as we moved here, but I'm still a Met fan and an Islander fan, who, by the way, are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Just to throw it out there.
Did you see Al
Al still left me a little message. He left Let's Go Islander banners for me, so I thank him for that. On to punt it away is Brennan Campbell. And a knee taken there by the North, as that is number 26, Kyle Murray. Well, down the ball at about the 27-yard line. So the North winning 7-0 here with 13:54 remaining in the second quarter.
And they have the ball.
And it looks like Simeon Cobal back on to quarterback the North squad, as they seem to be interchanging Cobal and Spokart.
Everybody gets to play. That's the idea of the game, and they're all good players, so you can't really pick and choose. They're all good. There we go.
Cobal now going to air it out, and good coverage there by number 1. That's Preston Rainey out of Portage. The intended receiver was number 12, Nate Wyris, who caught the touchdown pass. But nice coverage, incomplete pass. They'll bring up second down.
Preston Rainey is going to be going to UPJ, and he wants to become a state policeman. That's a noble occupation, noble goal. Preston Rainey.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming. It is Josh Seister in the backfield with Cobal. Cobal going to turn and throw to Seister on the quick little hitter, and Seister will avoid a tackle and get up over the 40-yard line, enough for a first down. In fact, he'll take it right to the 40-yard line. So first down for the North.
Seister has some speed for a big man. Mm-hmm. Good player.
Tell you, there was a man in the backfield quickly, though, as he threw the pass, but Seister able to keep his feet and able to pick up 10 yards and get to the first down marker.
Everybody looking to the sidelines, checking Coach Bailey. I'll have to say something about the signals after this play's over.
All right, Cobal, 1st and 10 now from his own 40. Back to throw. Cobal along the right sideline. Has a man who goes up and gets it. That is Willis. No, they're going to call him out of bounds. Willis went up, thought he had a foot down, but the referee right there will call him out of bounds.
So he's having a rough night.
He had tried Willis
between the pass interference, no calls, and the out of bounds. And the signals Coach Bailey is using, by the way, are not the Richland signals. He made a whole new setup. The man is brilliant. No, he did. He's not giving anything away.
2nd and 10 upcoming for the North as Cobal goes back into the gun.
Hey, buddy.
Cobal will look to the sideline now. 13-11 remaining here in the second quarter of a 7-0 game, led by the North squad. Coball back to throw. Coball throws it over the middle, just off the fingertips of number 22, Evan Klaus from Northern Bedford.
Ralph DeMarco pacing through the press box here. How's everything going, Coach? Thumbs up from Ralph. They do a great job. Ralph DeMarco, Eber Verhosik, Robert Gardil. There's a whole crew that just put a tremendous amount of time into this game, and they do an outstanding job.
All right, so 3rd and 10 upcoming from the north. They're at their own 40-yard line. Lead 7-0 with 13:05 remaining here in the second quarter. The Ken Lantzy finest 50th game. Coball to throw. Has Wyrus along the sideline. We'll see if they give him it. They do. Wyrus makes the catch right along his sideline, right in front of us, Coach. Nice grab by Wyrus. Just short of the 45-yard line. Looks like about the 46th they'll spot this ball.
That was Larry Hoover, who's an outstanding official, who was right there to make that call. And he was right there. I mean, he was in good position. Central Cambria. Wyrus is from Central Cambria. That's Larry's. He used to do college football, and so he knows the game. He knows where to be, when to be there, and he was right there. No arguing. It was a good call.
Coball back into the gun on first down. Coball going to hand off to Seister, who will take it over the 45-yard line to about the 44. A couple-yard gain. It'll bring up second down and about 8.
Signals in, ready to go. Here we go. A lot of these teams aren't used to playing in a shotgun either, so that's a whole new experience for a lot of these players.
All right, Coball going to roll out to his right. Coball will step. He'll throw. He's looking for Willis. Willis again has the catch, and they're going to call him. Now they're going to say he had it. So I think Willis. They're going to call him out of bounds again. So Willis comes down with the grab, but for the second time in the last couple of plays, they'll call him out of bounds.
This is the greatest game I've ever seen with not having any yards to show for it. Could be an all-time record, you know. No yards, 4 great catches, a couple interference, no yards. He might get the player of the game with no yardage.
You're very welcome to the offensive MVP. So 3rd and 8, ball spotted at the South's 44-yard line. Coball will go into the gun. And we'll drop back to throw.
Screen.
Big rush screen play. Seister able to shake, not quite shake the first tackle. Nice play. Open field tackle made there by number 12. That is Gavin Palco out of Marion Center.
And that one was very well read. The first screen worked pretty effectively. That one was kind of a train wreck from the beginning.
All right, so they're going to bring in Brady Glessner.
Watch the fake.
Punt it away, right, because the ball spotted, they're inside South territory at the 46-yard line. It's 4th down and about 8.
You know, it's an all-star game. Sometimes you just want to have fun, so you never know, especially with Coach Bailey does it during the regular season. So you never know what's going to happen here.
All right, and it will be punted away. Ball is away. Nice high punt. It'll see where they're going to spot this one out of bounds, so good sideline punt. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 20, the 21, the 22, the 23, the 20, maybe the 25-yard line. So we're 1st and 10 for the South. So far, Coach, no score, 11:04 remaining.
There is a score, buddy.
Oh, I shouldn't say no score. No score for the South.
Oh, no.
The North has 7 points.
7-zip.
Back into quarterback is Ben Schmidt from Homer Center. Schmidt going to keep it himself, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, has some room as he gets up over the 35-yard line.
We had a perfect view of that hole opening up. Did you notice that, Coach?
That was very nice.
I mean, you know, he faked to the fullback or the setback one way, and he goes the other way. It's like a little counter. And there was a lot of room there to run, and he did it. He made it through that hole very, very nicely.
So 1st down for the South. 1st and 10 upcoming from their own 35-yard line. They trail 7-0 with 10:38 and counting remaining here in the second quarter. Schmidt going to fake the handoff again, keeping himself. He tries the other side this time, and is still able to pick up about 9 yards. And a tackle made by number 27. That was Tuck Hillegas from Berlin.
Picked up that Bedford offense pretty quick, didn't he?
Yeah,
He looks pretty good running it.
He does. Very, very good.
Nice crowd here, isn't there?
Oh, it's a fantastic crowd. We came in. We couldn't believe how much parking spaces
I heard you had
already.
I heard you had a reserved spot for you.
We did.
I heard that. I was here early. I had to come early to get a spot. You guys had one reserved.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
Thanks to Jared Romensberg for that.
Oh, my gosh.
Second and 1 upcoming. 9:55 remaining here in the second quarter.
Here we go.
Back to pass.
Here we go.
Off his back foot, throws it up in the air. Nice defense there by number 6, Ethan Etris out of Berlin, who bats it away.
Actually, the receiver played pretty good pass defense himself. I thought the ball was going to be intercepted, and the receiver became a defensive back. Good play. Number 80 checking into the game for the South. Reese Hayes from Penns Manor, another good Indiana County school. 6'2", 235, big end, big receiver.
All right, so big 3rd and 1 upcoming. Ball spotted at the South's 44-yard line. South trails 7-0. Schmidt in the gun. Schmidt bobbles the snap, tries to push forward, but stopped by a host of North players. Will not make it back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe just the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a big 4th down and 1.
Go for it. You got to go, right?
I would.
I think. Why not? It's an all-star game.
And less than a yard.
They said they're going to keep them in.
Yeah, you have to go for it. You got to watch the freeze play.
Yeah, big bodies coming in for the North now. As number 73, Shane Spano out of Berlin, 6'1", 320 checks in. So 4th and 1 upcoming. Schmidt will go into the gun. Here's a snap off the turf again. Schmidt tries to plow forward. He will not get it. So a big stop by the North, as again, kind of a low snap as the second in a row. Kind of thwarts the play as Schmidt wasn't able to do what he wanted to do. And good penetration by the North.
Notice there's a little bit of modification in the rules on defense. When you're in short yardage or goal line, they do allow them to change up. You know, it'd be crazy to play a 3-4 on the goal line. So they do let them do a little bit of different stuff on the goal line, but still no blitzing.
Yep. So fans, if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to follow RMG Sports there. All right, it will be Spokart back into quarterback for the North. Hands it off up the middle. Ball over the 40-yard line. And that is number 25 on the carry. That is Dalton Smith out of Northern Bedford. He will take it to about the 39-yard line of the South.
Dalton Smith's a big boy, 190 pounds.
So 2nd and 6 upcoming. Spokart keeps himself as he goes up the middle. He's going to come close to a first down, a couple yards short as he gets to about the 35-yard line. We'll head quickly to P.J. Mcgowan. P.J., how's everything going on the field? How is the sideline, attitude?
I think these guys are having a blast. Could you guys hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
All right. Night down here. A lot of big excitement. A lot of guys that beated each other on playing together. Time down here.
All right, so that is Dalton Smith on the carry, able to pick up the first down for the North as they go deeper into South territory. Ball at the 30-yard line. They already lead 7-0 on his Spokart to Wyrus throw late in the first quarter. As Spokart now will roll out again to his left. Spokart going to throw and just over the hands of Wyrus, but the flag comes out. We're going to have our first pass interference call, I believe.
Oh, my.
That is number 30, Travis Mock from Homer Center. And I said there's a big Homer Center contingency right in front of his coach.
Yeah, they've been a little quiet, though. I'm a little disappointed in them. I
think I saw Fred Yannity for
Did
president,
you see a sign on
president signs, I'm pretty sure.
Fred, you might be talking enough for all of them.
You know what's impressive about this? PJ alluded to it down there. about the friendships that are made, during this week.
For sure.
The contact that they have with each other and the friendship. So it's more than a game. It promotes a lot of good hospitality, good sportsmanship, and the kids just love being together and being there.
So, PJ, it's great to hear you.
Yeah, it is.
No technical difficulties, so we were sitting down here. Everybody can hear you but us.
I have no idea.
So it's great to hear you.
I'm having fun being down here, at least.
Well, we got you now. So Sporkart now into the gun, 1st and 10. Sporkart will keep it himself, go up the middle, and he will go into the end zone from 15 yards out. Will Sporkart.
Quarterback draw.
Very, very nice.
Nicely done. Bob Landis, the line coach, is on the field congratulating a couple guys. Everybody's happy. It's always nice when you score.
So Sporkart with another North touchdown. And that will bring onto the field number 28, Brady Glessner, to attempt the extra point. He was true on the first one. We'll see what he does here on the second one. As Tuck Hillegas will be the holder.
Is there something wrong with the scoreboard, or is that the score right?
It should be 13-0. I think they kind of.
It's wrong.
Yeah. They'll get it fixed. There's a snap. It's a fake. It can be a pass in the end zone and incomplete. So they went for the 2-point conversion, as is Brendan Bailey's style again. So it's 6:34 remaining here in the second quarter. The North winning 13 and the South 0. So I wanted to links to all RMG Sports social media and more information can be found at rmgsports.net. Many thanks to Kerry File and his staff here at Greater Johnstown for their hospitality and accommodations. And a shout out to the RMG Sports crew, Dave Miller, who's running the board right next to us, and Buck Caldwell, who is running the camera. Thank you, Buck. We want to thank all our sponsors, because we could not do this without them, for RMG Sports live stream coverage of the Ken Lantzy All-Star Game. We want to thank Somerset Trust, our Remax team and realtors, Seckler Insurance Group, First National Bank of Pennsylvania, United States Army, Laura Auto Group, Eber HVAC, Maria and Ralph DeMarco, the Teeter Group, Digital Eyeweigh, Big Dog Built Training, DB Homes, Safka, myself, Dr. Edward DiMartino, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Basil Law, MCS, Fabrication and Machining, Daniel Schaefer's in Hooversville, Allegheny College of Maryland, Reliance Bank, Greater Johnstown Career and Technology Center, Johnstown Family Vision, Bedford Regional Urology, Evansburg Insurance, and RMG Sports. So thanks to all. Could not do this without them.
Ed, what happened to Beauty Lawn?
And Beauty Lawn. Not on my sheet, but Beauty Lawn.
It's not on the sheet.
It is not on our sheet, but it is on our hearts. So Beauty Lawn, if you want nice green grass this year, free of ticks and any pests, please call Beauty Lawn. So Brady Glessner on to kick it away for the North, leading 13-0. Glessner, nice low kick, bounces shy of the 10, but will go out of bounds, just short of the pylon.
I'd like to give a little shout out here to our training staff, Janelle Leisure and Chloe Yalaski. They've been with this team all week, both teams, and they've done a fantastic job, so I just want to give them a shout out. And also Ariel Reed, who's an intern from Wilkes University. She's majoring in communications, media, and sports marketing. She's running these press boxes and keeping stats, which we don't have any yet.
We don't have any
stats yet. But maybe she'll get over here by halftime. So I'd like to just give them all credit for what they do. They do a great job, all of them.
All right, so the South will come up 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 6:34 remaining here before halftime. South trailing 13-0. Pfister goes back. Pfister going to throw. Nice defense there by number 24, Brady Clark from Northern Bedford, who knocks the ball away.
Defended by Brady Clark.
It'll bring up a second down.
The Richland playoff game against Southern Columbia. Yeah.
So number 4, Owen Prasco, will set himself to the right of Pfister. Pfister going to hand off to no, he's going to keep it himself and brought down shirt grab there. I'm trying to catch the number. I think that was number 11, Ian Eckenrode, if I'm not mistaken. It was able to one-hand Pfister down to the ground. So nice play by Ian Eckenrode.
Seister on the carry. Eckenrode and Smith.
So a loss of about a yard to bring up 3rd and 11 now.
Third down.
We're down to 5:58 and counting before halftime.
It's a pretty fast half.
It was a very quick half. So Pfister back into the gun. Pfister will drop back to throw. Pfister going to launch this one high into the air along the right sideline and out of bounds. So that'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation.
That was a long pass.
PJ, there was
pretty
some
high.
air on that ball.
A little bit too high.
I took a step onto the field actually and was trying to watch down the sideline. And I track player to.
We just did like whip your.
Yeah, a lot of on that.
I thought PJ was going to step on the field to make the reception. I didn't know what he.
Behind the ball, Big Fred. Behind the ball.
I think PJ didn't have enough time to stretch his hamstrings before we got here. So Brendan Campbell on to punt it away now for the South squad. And a high punt. Picked up at about the 35-yard line. Brought to the 40. The 45-yard line. That was number 26, Kyle Murray out of Altoona with about a 10-yard return. So again, the North will have great field position, Freddie, as they have this ball at about the 46-yard line.
You know, the kicking game has improved in the Lantzy. They started to add a specialist. In the old days, they would not hire a guy just to be a punter or a place kicker. So the kicking game was normally atrocious. But since they've gone with the specialist category, the kicking game has certainly improved.
All right, so they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. It will be Coball back into quarterback the North squad. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Coball going to throw as he tries the left side and incomplete. Intended receiver was Wyrus.
I put into work the Washington Wild Things. They were looking for
and coverage was number 1, Preston Rainey out of Portage.
Asked for $200.
I thought he caught that ball.
I did too, but ball dropped. Preston Rainey had pretty tight coverage, so would have been a nice catch by Wyrus.
Nope.
He has a nice arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, very nice. He's a big kid too. I mean, Simeon Coball.
Yeah.
He stands at 6'3", 230 pounds.
So I said he had a rough senior year at Johnstown High, but he's certainly a good player.
All right, so Coball back to throw.
Screen.
A little screen. And dropped there. That was number 23, Josh Seister, unable to hold on to the football. Will bring up 3rd down.
Josh Little, number 32, was right there from Blacklick Valley. He was right there to kind of mess up that screen. He's a baseball player also at Conemaugh Valley.
Yeah, that's where we like, for the Trip High School Sports Network, like half the kids that broadcast are from that or Point Park.
Coball will drop back into the gun. 3rd and 10 upcoming, ball spotted at the North's 47-yard line. 5:09 remaining before halftime. North winning 13-0. As Coball back to throw. He'll try the right side this time, looking for a man. And again,
there's the flag.
Comes out. Looks like the intended receiver trying to catch the number. Is that number 1, Caden Kolarzak out of Shade.
Offensive, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to see. Try to adjust to the football, and it could be PJ. As Kolarzak tried to come back to the football.
Offensive.
Yeah, good call by PJ, as it will be offensive pass interference. And it'll be declined. They'll bring up 4th down. So here's the thing, Coach. Okay, 4th down, you're at your own 47-yard line. You're winning 13-0. 5 minutes left in the game. I guess we're going to punt it away. I thought maybe Coach Bailey might think about going for it. But they'll send out the punting unit. As Brady Glessner will come back in to punt it away.
Don't be too sure. Don't be too confident that it's a punt.
All right, so it'll be Ressler and Lieb who are back deep for the South. Glessner will get this one away. Nice end over kick. Will keep rolling as the ball goes inside of the 10-yard line. So nice punt there by Glessner.
So I said the kicking game has improved tremendously. It used to be almost hilarious to some of the kids who were trying to kick. They were never a kicker, and all of a sudden now they're a kicker. You know, it was pretty funny.
All right, so 4:45 remaining before halftime. North leading 13-0. South backed up all the way inside their own 10-yard line.
We were just there last week. Was it last weekend or weekend before?
Now the South is the home team on the scoreboard, correct?
Yes, the South is the home team, and it will be Ben Schmidt who will be in at quarterback for the South. Empty backfield for Schmidt. No, he does have one backer to his left. Schmidt gonna fake the handoff, rolls out to his left, turns the corner, will not get the first down marker, but a nice little pickup before Ian Eckenrode will take him out of bounds. I think along
nice
with,
run.
Along with number 6, Ethan Etris out of Berlin.
Well, I think the idea here is just to get one on the board before halftime, obviously, and use up as much of the clock as you can. You don't have to give Coach Bailey the ball too many times.
Yep, so a 6-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 4. Ball spotted now at the 13-yard line of the South. As Schmidt goes back into the gun. Schmidt will roll out to his right. Schmidt throws, has a man. Bobbled and dropped. Wrestler could not quite hold on. And in coverage was number 30, Seth Rosie out of Conemaugh Township.
I believe Stephen Wrestler is going to Cal also.
So you have 3 pretty good players from this area all going to Cal U. You have Spokart, Pfister, and Wrestler. And Steve Wrestler was a lot of fun to watch. Coach, what an athlete out of Bedford.
I think he might be interested in playing some basketball at Cal too. Also, he's a good really good basketball player.
Very good athlete. All these kids, extremely talented athletes. All right, so Owen Prasco will be the running back in the backfield as Schmidt will roll out. It's the 3rd and
nice
4th,
tackle.
3rd and 4. And the ball pops out, but they're going to call it down. And it's going to come close to the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. Maybe just a yard short. Going to bring up 4th and about 1.
Ian Eckenrode was in on that tackle. He's playing a pretty good game on defense.
Yeah, very good game. Ian Eckenrode is actually a really good athlete. We saw him many times from Cambria Heights.
6'2", 195, a receiver when he plays offense. He's going to Penn State. Pretty good choice of schools.
Well, not if you're a Pitt fan.
That's why I said it.
So,
why do you think I said it?
All right, so the South has to punt it away. That's number 19, Brendan Campbell, punting it away. Picked up there, nice tackle, open field tackle made by number 13, and it's Bane Sealhammer out of Glendale. The Kyle Murray fielded that ball and was brought down immediately by Sealhammer. So nice play by Sealhammer. 3:20 remaining here before halftime. 13-0 North, and North squad will come back at Spokart. Will be back under the center. Actually, back into the gun, I should say, because they aren't really going under the center.
Never in Coach Bailey's system will you see anybody under the quarterback.
With the ball on the 44-yard line.
So Spokart will hand the ball off. That is number 25, Dalton Smith, who will take the carry and go for a couple yards.
Dalton Smith's going to be playing Juniata, majoring in biology.
I love Juniata.
There's a lot of National Honor Society. I was counting the number of National Honor Societies. That's
fantastic.
That's impressive.
So give him 2, 2nd and 8 from the South 42-yard line. Spokart back to throw. Spokart looking. Spokart throws it out. Has, again, that was Willis. And again, a flag is out. This time Willis might get the call.
Surely they're not going to call it on him, are they? Poor kid.
I wouldn't think it's but it's Travis Mock who returns it to over the 20-yard line, and a flag comes out. 2 flags come down. So Travis Mock out of Homer Center will pick off the Spokart pass.
That woke up the Homer City contingent.
It did. I
here.
said they're all in front of us.
Be anxious to see what the penalty is.
We can kind of see that the whole way here as he let the ball go.
Oh my,
That's going to
holding.
go against the South squad. So on the after the interception, it's going to be a hold on the South. The South will first and 10.
Well, at this point, they might be happy to get out of here without having getting scored upon again. 1:59 to go in the half. Ball deep in their own territory. Tough break for them.
Still plenty of time though. 1:59.
Yep. We have a flyover going on right now.
Yeah, fantastic. Again, it is a gorgeous night here at Trojan Stadium. Lots of people here, great to see. Great night in middle of June. And a great football game so far. North leading 13-0, 1:59 remaining before halftime as Seister will bring up first and 10 from his own 13-yard line. He'll fake the handoff and roll out to his right, being chased down by number 58. That is Zach Weekland out of Cambria Heights, puts the pressure, and Seister has to get it away. Incomplete.
Hunter Cameron was the intended receiver from United, the running back from United.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming for the South. 1:48 remaining here before halftime.
Time for Coach Bailey to start using his timeouts, I'm thinking.
So Seister will fake the handoff to Prasco. Read very well there by number 72. That is Chad Morningstar out of Tussey Mountain, and he'll bring Seister down. So nice play by Morningstar. And we have a timeout, I believe.
That's what I'm thinking. Coach Bailey, he likes to use those now, get the ball back. There's plenty of time left, 1:36. He has, I believe we would have 2 more timeouts left.
And it will be timeout by the North.
So he should get the ball back, according to, if it works out the way he wants it to. He'll get the ball back with some time left on the clock, and that's all he needs is a little bit of time.
And PJ, you getting any kind of vibe down there by the South team, down 13-0? Any negativity, or are they kind of feeling still up and in this ball game?
No, I think their defense has got them all up. They've been making some plays on defense. Obviously, they've defended well. But, no, these guys are good. They're in the game. They're pumped up. The coaches are still so it's going to be still a lot of football to play, and South will until the end.
It's nice seeing PJ wear shorts instead of all his hunting gear out on the field during the season.
Wrong here. I feel like I should have a North Face jacket on, some hand warmers. Weird, just weird. But great to be here, huh?
For sure, for sure.
Without masks, seeing people breathing and
Yeah,
talking,
yeah.
sitting next to each other. It's great to be back.
And you got to hand it to these kids too. They went through a lot to even get on the field. We didn't know if there was going to be a season, and to have a season, now to have
I'll tell you the weird thing now, Ed, is I'm looking up and down the sideline. I'm starting to recognize kids that I coached in Little League, like real Little League.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not too bad. I'm coaching guys like you, PJ.
That was a long time ago, Fred.
I'm telling you.
3rd and 12 as Seister will throw this one. He'll launch this one high again along the sideline, and that will be a pass interference. Intended receiver was Wrestler, and in coverage was number 21. That was Caden Ebersol out of Northern Bedford. Not sure if he even had to do that, Coach.
Hey,
I'm not sure if
just
he had to
like
grab
that,
it.
the South's back at midfield, Ed.
Yeah, that was a 3rd and 12, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so it will be enough for a first down, as it is not an automatic first down here in high school football. But that will be enough by 3 yards, and that'll put the South in business with 1:26 remaining before halftime. Ball brought off back to the 25-yard line.
First down for Team South. Ball was marked at the 25. It'll be first and 10 for the South. 1:26 remaining in the first half.
Fred, you like them? Yeah, they got special team players now, huh?
I can't.
He said they have special teams players. You got to love that.
Oh, yeah. You mean the kickers?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's what I said.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you have
And
another
with a flag
penalty.
on the
Delay.
play. This could be delay of game on
I'm
the
thinking
South.
delay of game, maybe.
I'm thinking too. Is Seister really just came to the into the shotgun, and the flag was thrown, and it will be a dead ball, delay of game. Yes, that is the call.
No, that's an illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution.
Yep, illegal sub.
Illegal substitution, 5-yard penalty.
So a 5-yard penalty will set the ball back to the 20-yard line, bring up first and 15. So Prasco into the backfield. Pfister going to roll out to his right. Pfister going to look, he's going to throw, has the man along the sideline, and hit hard out of bounds. That's number 13 on the reception, has Bane Sealhammer.
They might have a holding call.
And it is. It's going to be a holding call on the South. Good job, Coach. Good pickup.
Yep. You don't like to see a lot of penalties in an all-star game. You know, it disrupts the flow of the game. It takes away a little bit of the excitement for a couple plays. It's just too many penalties. I'm not saying they're not there. I believe they're there. It's a good crew. The crew that's officiating is one of the best in the area.
Holding call on the offense.
So the ball spotted back at the South's 10-yard line. That'll bring up a first and 25. 1:17 remaining before halftime. South trails 13-0. As Pfister again will roll out to his right. Pfister throws a quick one to Ressler, was the intended receiver, but he's out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete. Again, a reminder, immediately at the end of the half, we will be announcing our...
A lot of pressure that time came from the number 31. Brett Mealy from Somerset. Meleb.
Yep, I did a basketball game, so I know some of these pronunciations just from basketball.
Yeah, you did a lot of basketball up at Richmond.
So Brett Meleb.
He's going to the Air Force after graduation.
Fantastic.
Yep, serve his country.
All right, so Pfister will go back into the gun with 1:10 now remaining before halftime. It is a 2nd and 26, and he'll call timeout.
Timeout called by
So South will call a timeout. So Freddie, what have you been doing for the summer?
Hanging out pretty much. I mean, doing some traveling, a little bit of traveling here and there, visiting the grandkids. Summer's just starting.
Yep. How nice is it to go visit your grandkids?
I know, finally, after a year.
Yep.
So it's been interesting. Glad it's over. Hopefully it's over.
Yeah, I think we're all praying for that. PJ, same to you. What have you been doing for the summer?
Working. Working in the world greenhead.
Yeah, I hear you.
My little girl, you know, the way summers go, just a few days after the end of school for her, she broke her wrist in gymnastics.
Oh,
so
no.
Her Gore-Tex cap put on her today. They, bags when we were kids. But she'll be back in the water swimming and enjoying the summer at least, so that's positive.
There you go. You always hate to see when little ones get hurt like that.
Father's Day on Sunday, too.
Father's Day on Sunday, yep.
So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
All right, 2nd and 26 now upcoming for the South as Pfister will hand off. Not sure if that's Prasco still, as Ressler was in motion. And short gain there. And that was Prasco on the carry.
Down to 50 seconds in the second quarter.
They're deep in their own. I'm surprised Brandon's not calling timeout again, Coach, as you said.
I'm surprised.
I'm kind of too. They have the South backed up way at their own 12-yard line. And clock down to 36 seconds. 3rd down and, as we would say, forever.
There will definitely, if they don't get the first down, I'm pretty sure there'll be a timeout called.
All right, so Pfister, again, going to roll out to his right, going to launch it high into the air. Nice pickoff there made. Wow, he went high in the air. That's number 26. That is Kyle Murray, who went up and got it.
Wow,
So
nice play.
That'll put the ball at the 45-yard line of the South. The North will take over. They have 17 seconds, lead 13-0. Simeon Cobal will come into quarterback.
So he did not need the timeout. If he has one left, there's time for at least 2 plays, maybe more.
A big arm by Simeon Cobal. We'll see if they go for the end zone. Willis, who has had a big game without having a big game, back on the field.
He's out there split wide to the right.
Coball going to roll out to his right. Coball going to throw underneath, but ball will fall incomplete. The intended receiver was Wyrus, Nate Wyrus out of Central Cambria, who has one of the touchdowns in this game. And Will Sparkart took the other for a 15-yard quarterback keeper. Puts our score 13-0 with 12 seconds left to go here before halftime.
Caught up a little bit, Coach.
Still a beautiful,
Don't say that, though.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not saying anything, yeah. All right. So here we go. Coball. Gonna throw deep over the middle. There's Willis, ball tipped in the air, and it will fall, I believe, incomplete. He might be caught.
Wow, they're saying it's caught.
Ball was tipped, it may have been.
No, they're
kind of fighting for the football. So we're gonna see what the referees decide. No, they're gonna call it an incomplete pass. And that will end the half. So here from Trojan Stadium, the North leading 13-0 over the South. We had a 39-yard pass from Sparkart to Wyrus, and a 15-yard run by Sparkart on the quarterback keeper to set our score. So you are on the RMG Sports Network, as we'll go ahead and take a short break and be back with hopefully a nice halftime guest that Coach will interview. So back with you soon. We were back at Trojan Stadium. The score here, the black squad, the North squad leading 13-0 over the South squad. We have a very special halftime guest to talk to Coach. It's Ariel Reed from Wilkes University, a double major in communications, in media, and sports marketing. She did some awesome stats for us, and we'll let Coach take it away. So here's Ariel Reed and Coach.
Hey, Coach.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for being with us. We really appreciate it. This is your second Lantzy game, correct?
Yep, second Lantzy game, but third year with the program.
So, okay, what's your responsibility with the program?
So I'm primarily the communications intern, but it's kind of morphed into social media director. So I've been operating and managing the Twitter page, and I just now established a Facebook page as well.
So you're a pretty important part of this program.
I'd like to consider myself
You are.
important.
Ralph always
Yeah.
tells me that. He says you're important, most important person here.
Yeah.
How about your schooling at Wilkes now? What's going on there? You're going to be a junior?
Yeah, so I'm a junior double major in communication studies and sports management, and I love it so far. I'm I don't know, I've kind of found my niche and grown throughout that. I'm now the producer of the TV station, the production director of the radio station, sports editor of the newspaper. We have this sports management club that I'm supposedly the treasurer of. I don't know how I got that role, but yeah.
That's because you have a lot of responsibility and they know it.
Yeah.
They do. And you're also on the basketball team, right?
Yes, I am also on the basketball team.
Okay, Wilkes University hoops. What position are you?
I'm actually a center, which a lot of people find surprising because I'm only 6 foot, and a lot of your centers are 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
But we run a lot of small ball, so.
But you're pretty much a local girl, sort of. You're from where, Northern Bedford?
Northern Bedford, yeah. I've lived in Woodbury, PA for a decent amount of my life.
And what's your long-range goal here? When this is all this experience you're getting is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were
oh
just
my God,
talking to the
amazing.
TV guys here, and I could tell you were really into that.
Yeah. So long term, my goal is to eventually work as a sideline reporter for the NBA and WNBA. The dream goal was to be in Dallas, Texas, working for the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Wings. So that's long term, and then eventually, as I get older, I assume that I will eventually work my way back into the corporate office, which is why I kind of added that sports management component to my degree, just because I need to know the in and outs of a business kind of to eventually work back into the strategic communications part of it.
So you're a big NBA fan?
Oh, I love basketball, yeah.
You like the NBA, though?
Yeah, I love the NBA.
What happened to the 76ers?
76ers.
They were 26 points ahead the other night.
Yeah,
And they lost.
couldn't tell you.
That's not your team anyhow, right?
Yeah, no.
You like the Mavs?
No, I'm actually a Warriors fan. I'm originally from Pasadena, California.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so I grew up a Warriors fan. I get a lot of hate from it today on my sports talk show that I host with 3 of my buddies back at school. And but yeah, I've grown up a Warriors fan.
So after this game's over, your world's going to slow down a little bit? Or not? You're still going to be?
Not really.
You working with Ralph?
So no, after the game, pretty much, I go back to what I normally do, which is my sports management internship. I have a second one with the YMCA in my area. I run the dry land training, and that entire program I implemented into that YMCA. And then I'm also taking a couple summer classes to stay ahead in my degree.
Well, it's really good to see. I remember you from 2 years ago. You were you're still young, a young, enthusiastic student of this game. I'm talking the game of broadcasting.
Yes.
And you're still there, and you're still doing it. You're doing a great job. So we really appreciate all you do, Ariel.
Yeah, thank
and I
you.
wish you nothing but the best of luck. You know that. Maybe we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
For Lantzy again.
Yeah, you never know.
I hope so, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks a million, buddy.
Thank you so much.
You bet. So we're at halftime with 2:45 on the clock, 2:42 on the clock, and we're going to be ready for the second half. We have just a couple statistics for you, thanks to Ariel. On the north side, the North is leading 13-0. The leading rusher on the north side is Dalton Smith with only a 15-yard. I'm sorry, the quarterback, Will has 22 yards. They have a total of 22 is the highest, and 15, 11, and 2. Passing, Simeon Cobalt, 5 for 15. I'm standing on a cord here, I think. Will Spokart has passed for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. His longest is a 39-yarder. Receiving, Nate Warris from Central Cambria, 60 yards. Punting, Brady Glessner. Kicking game is pretty good tonight, 144 yards, averaging 36 yards a punt. Punt returns, Kyle Murray. Kick returns, Dalton Smith. And tackles, Connor Reger from Richland. Is leading the way with 5 tackles. How about the South, Ed? What do you have for the South?
The South, we have Ben Schmidt leading in the rushing with 10 carries for 40 yards. He's netted 32 because he lost 8. So doing pretty good there. Owen Praska with 4 carries for 12 yards. Hunter Cameron, 1 carry for 10. Stephen Resser, 1 carry for nothing. Logan Pfister is 3 for 11 with an interception and 37 yards passing. His long was 27 yards. John Harvey leading the way with 2 catches for 34 yards. And again, in the punting game, Coach, as you said, pretty good stats. Campbell, 4 punts for 137 yards, 34.2 net. 42-yard punt was his long punt. So pretty good in the special teams category. Gavin Dunn leading the way for them with 4 tackles. So again, pretty balanced from both sides. Just happens to be that the North able to score on a big pass play from
Spokart.
From Spokart to Wysong, and then it was a Spokart quarterback keeper for 15 yards. On the other side of the ball, Logan Pfister doing his best. He's thrown a couple of balls deep, but nice defense by the North, and it's only 13-0, Coach. I mean, this game is anybody's football game. The South will get the ball to start, so look for a good second half here.
Looking forward to it, and thank you whoever's doing these stats, and thank you, Ariel, for delivering them to us.
I didn't want to stand too close to Ariel. She's pretty tall by my standards.
I
know she's saying she's 6 foot, but when you're 5'5", 6 foot looks awful big. So I try to kind of stand out of the way and let you do your thing. I don't want to stand next to her.
I like to see that youthful enthusiasm for what she's doing. She just loves sports. It's nice to have her on board. So here we are now, another third quarter, 13-0 favor of the Brandon Bailey-led North team.
All right, so it is Brady Glessner who will be on to kick it away for the North. Back deep for the South is going to be Wrestler, and it's going to be Presco. So just underway here in the third quarter. Kick away off the arms of one of the up men, as number 14, Drew Kochman from Homer Center. And the ball will be spotted at about the 21-yard line. We'll give it to 22, so it'll be 1st and 10. South at their own 22-yard line.
Special teams, such an important part of the game. We emphasize that during the regular season. It's a little bit different tonight. They don't have a lot of time to work on special teams, so things don't always go the way you want them to. And that's an example right there. Homer City contingent didn't cheer about that one, did they? No,
they did
poor
not.
kid. He did a smart thing, though, by covering it up instead of trying to pick it up. I think he did the right thing.
All right, so Ben Schmidt now will go into the gun for the South. Schmidt going to fake the handoff. Will keep it himself as he tries the left side. He'll turn the corner. He gets over the 30 and turns it over the 35. Looks like they'll spot the ball at about the 35-yard line is what they'll give him. So it will be a first down for the South. So nice start for the South here after halftime.
He rode the fake back into the line, and instead of falling like he's supposed to, he went around the end. I mean, he saw nothing there, so he used his head and went to the outside. He's got a little bit of good speed there.
So a 13-yard pickup on first down.
That gives him 53 yards for the game right now.
Very good.
53 yards rushing.
Very good at math there, Coach. I like it.
Thank you. 10's easy to number to add to.
All right, so back into the gun goes Schmidt. 1st and 10 from his own 35-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter. Handoff this time. We'll go up the middle a couple yards. I believe that was Praska. We'll check the number here in a minute. And that is Praska on the carry.
Looks
like number 57 got off the pile. Connor Reger again.
Yep, he's had a great game. Good game, Connor Reger.
I'm not sure the last time we said Connor Reger didn't have a good game. He had a fantastic career at Richland. We're going to definitely miss him.
Well, he had 5 tackles in the first half. So that just adds to 5 and 1 is 6. See, my math is pretty good, isn't it?
Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
So 3-yard gain from Prasko puts the ball at the 38-yard line. Schmidt going to hand it off. Prasko will go over the left side and get to about the, looks like the 40-yard line.
Gain of about 6.
So gain of 2 should bring up about 3rd and 5. They're going to give him the 30. They're going to give him the 41-yard line.
It says here that Prasco had 12 yards in the first half rushing. That seems hard to believe. I thought he had more than that.
Yeah, he did carry the ball quite a bit. It seemed like to us anyway. A lot of fake handoffs to Prasco.
That's true too. Hunter Cameron had 10 yards.
All right, so 3rd and 4 coming from the south. Schmidt, this time a quick hitter out to his right. That's Wrestler, who keeps his feet but will come short of the first down by a couple of yards, maybe a yard short. So that's going to bring up a first down. So 4th and 1, Coach, shy of the 45-yard line. They trail 13-0. We're early in the 3rd quarter.
It's not even
time here. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I think they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for it here.
I think they're going to go for it. It's 3rd and less than 1. I mean, it's 3rd and about
4th and 1.
I mean, 4th and about how far is that? 3 feet? 2 feet?
Yeah.
1 foot? It's close.
All right, so Schmidt back into the gun. Prasco will be to the right side. And it will be a quarterback keeper. And it read well as Schmidt tried to extend the football. I think he's going to come just short. This is going to be really close, Coach.
He had the ball on the white line.
Yeah, this is going to be really close. But I think his knees were down. Play was read really, really well as Connor Rigger was in on that tackle along with Zach Weekland. And the chains are going to come out. This is a big play in the game.
Wow.
If the South does not pick this up, this is going to give the North the ball.
Wow.
At the 44-yard line of the South. So big measurement coming up. There comes the chain gang, who don't get enough credit. We got to give our tip our hats to the chain gang. It's a very unheralded job, and they do a great job, and they are needed in every game.
Our chain guys are going to be chain guys up at Richland are going to be entering their 20th season this year.
And I think that is short. So it will be a first down for the North, just about
that's too bad.
A couple inches short. So PJ, you're right there for that measurement. That was awful close to a first down.
I had a pretty good look at it. Could have probably gave you some foresight how it's going to go, but it was close.
Tough break.
So that's the second time that the South went for 4th and 1 and failed to pick it up. Puts the ball deep into their territory at the 44-yard line. First down and 10 upcoming. It will be Spokart back into quarterback. Spokart will hand it off. And that ball, nice run there by number 26. As that is Dalton Smith able to bounce off a couple of bodies.
Dalton Smith.
And take it for, looks close to a first down. Should be a first down.
Was that 26? Kyle Murray, is that who carried the ball, Murray?
That was Dalton Smith.
Okay.
So we have a 2nd and 1, just shy of the first down. As Spokart will fake the handoff, roll out to his right, looking, throws, and off the fingertips, but maybe tipped right back, and now it's going to fall incomplete.
That's a tough pass for Spokart, rolling to his right. He's a left-handed passer, throwing back against the grain. Tough pass.
50-50 number 285-623. You must report to the concession stand now.
What's up there, buddy?
Now some 50-50 numbers. I don't think we have them, Coach.
We don't have a 50-50 number.
All right, so bring up 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the South's 35-yard line. North leads 13-0. And it is Dalton Smith again who will bounce off to the right. Drag down. Nice play, but I think he had enough for the first down. So good coverage by the South, but I think Dalton Smith had enough to pick up the first down. As the ball will go, looks like to about the 33-yard line. Should be enough for a first down, and it is.
Dalton had 15 yards rushing in the first half. That's the second carry of this half, so
So we're 10:38 and counting here in the third quarter. North leading 13-0 and has the ball at the South's 33-yard line. As Spokart will take it and keep it himself as he goes out to the left. Spokart over the 30 as he turns the corner over 25.
Number 6, Ethan Etris from Berlin, lead blocker on that, did a tremendous job. Had a really nice block to open that up a little bit.
So a nice pickup there by Spokart as he takes it to about the 24-yard line.
I'm watching number 76, Aiden Marshall, going to IUP.
IUP, yeah.
Boy, he's a beast.
He's a big boy.
He's the man among men out there.
All right, 2nd and 1 upcoming for the North. Dalton Smith will stay in at running back. He'll set himself to Spokart's left. Spokart dropped the back. Quick pass out to his left. Has Wyrus. Wyrus fighting for some yards as he gets to about the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Tell you, he's another beast out there. Been playing really well. Is Levi Vallieri. His dad is the coach at St. Francis. So he's a football family, and he's doing a good job out there, number 77. You got 77 on one side, 76, Aiden Marshall on the other side. That's pretty good. Two pretty good guys to have, one on each side of the line of scrimmage.
For sure. Ball at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10, 9:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Spokart keeps it himself, goes up the middle, and Spokart hit as it's brought down by number 43 from the South. That's Gavin Dunn from Northern Cambria on the tackle.
Gavin Dunn on the tackle.
It's so nice having Jim Penna next to us.
Same.
It feels like we're at home. The very silky voice of Jim Penna.
Got the light.
2nd and 5 upcoming now for the North. Spokart.
Thanks, Jim. Jim just turned the lights on. I like
and
that.
Spokart throws quickly out to his left. That's Wyrus. Makes a couple of shimmies and goes into the end zone. So Wyrus from 13 yards out, his 2nd touchdown of the game from Spokart.
Wow. 2nd touchdown pass of the game.
So we'll see what Brandon Bailey does this time. He went for 2 on the last try and missed. It was a fake extra point and it was missed. So we'll see what he does this time as they lead 19-0 now, the North does.
He's going for the kick.
So Brady Glessner back in. The last time they faked it as Tuck Hilligas kept it and rolled out to his right and tried it, but the kick will be up and boy, what a leg.
What a nice kick.
That is up and good. Boy, what a leg on Brady Glessner. And again, these are kids we don't get to see a whole lot, so very impressive leg.
He's a Berliner, right?
Yeah. So PJ, you're right there. What a leg by Glessner.
Is what happened. He had clear sailing the whole way, and he shook him. He zigged and they zagged. So great play, and he might be winning himself an award tonight. He's putting a lot of points on the board in this game, and out of 20 points scored, you can chalk up 12 of them right in Wysong's hands. So kudos to him.
Yeah, very, very true.
Sorry, Ed.
That's okay. You're stepping on the cord. That's okay.
I keep stepping on the cords here.
I don't have a cord, but it seems like I'm stepping on something here. I can't even hear myself barely.
Well, PJ, it is great to hear you. We didn't hear you for a little bit of the first quarter. We got you back in the second quarter. So we got the band back together again, and it feels pretty good.
It's just the warm-up run tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a shot at Bailey after this game?
Yes, you do. Why not? Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
We'll see after all the festivities.
It's going to take too long to get the festivities. We'll have to order a pizza while we're waiting.
All right, so Glessner on to kick it away. Nice high kick this time. And that will be Prasco, who will take it. He gets over the 15, the 20, and brought down there. Nice tackle there by number 26, Kyle Murray, who's had a nice game. Kyle Murray from Altoona, who said his name quite a bit tonight.
He's going to St. Vincent. He wants to be a nurse. He could take,
I tell you what, we can use all nurses we can. They went through a lot. We got to thank all our nurses and all our first responders and all our doctors.
Hey, Fred, quick question for you. Does the South practice with the North, or are they separate?
Separate.
Makes some sense now, because obviously there's a lot of North and South players that maybe aren't as good friends as the South are with each other. I'm saying there's some pushing and shoving going on out there now.
Yeah, that happens in this game every year. It really does. It turns pretty competitive.
All right, Pfister will throw that one hard. And a complete pass there to number 23. That is Devin Whitmer from Blairsville, who comes over the middle. Nice throw and nice catch by Whitmer. So Pfister looking to get something started here for the South. We're 8:14 and counting here in the third quarter. The South trailing now 20-0.
Yeah, their passing game was struggled a little bit in the first half, so they need to get it together now. Down by 3 scores. They've got to get some points on the board right now, I would think.
That was a good throw there by Pfister. Hard throw right over the middle, and a nice catch by Whitmer. So to bring up 1st and 10 at the South's 35-yard line. Pfister fakes the handoff, throws the pitch. Wrestler looking to throw. Wrestler will have to keep it himself before he's forced out of bounds. Forced out of bounds. It was Nathan Kniss, along with number 56, Clayton Patrick from Purchase Line.
I think Jake Sable had a little bit to do with that, too.
And Jake, yeah, great to see Jake back on the football field. Jake going to, I think, Pitt Johnstown to wrestle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, he's going to be a wrestler at Pitt Johnstown.
Yeah, Jake had a tough season. We lost him in the second game of the year against Bedford to an ACL injury. Did a lot of rehab, and great to see him back on the football field. All right, they're bring up 2nd and 9 now. Pfister drops back, throws, and over the head of the intended receiver, there's number 11, Brandon Mills from Everett. Everett Mills looks like a pretty tall kid. He's 6'4", 165, so big target, and Pfister just a little bit high.
He was hurried. He rushed a little bit. The throw was rushed just a little bit. Number 14 checking into the game, Drew Kochman from Homer Center. 5'10", 171 receiver.
All right, so 3rd and 9 upcoming now for the South squad. Pfister gonna throw a little quick slant, and the North squad was right there, led by number 58, Zach Weekland. So sniff that out pretty good. That's gonna bring up 4th down.
That was the old screen, the slip screen. You noticed there were a couple linemen downfield, but it would not have been a penalty because the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage. That's the famous Johnstown High play. They used to love to run that play. Slip screen, a lot of people call it. There's a lot of names for it. Some of them I can't mention.
Brennan Campbell now on to punt it away for the South. High punt, and a fair catch called there by number 26, Kyle Murray.
Fair catch on the punt, no return. 1st and 10.
So we'll expect to see Simeon Cobal come back out for the North squad. The ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Bring up 1st and 10. North again leading 20-0 now with 6:30 remaining here in the third quarter.
I'm really impressed the way the North team has picked up on the signals from Coach Bailey. I mean, they are intelligent young men out there. I mean, I was watching them try to learn all that stuff, and it's impressive that they have it so smooth as it is right now.
All right, Simeon Cobal going to throw. Quick one out to Wyrus. Will fall incomplete. In coverage was number 1, Preston Rainey. So Wyrus has had a big hand in this game so far, Coach. Him and Spokart have just had a fantastic game.
I believe Wyrus is going to Slippery Rock. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. And, we got a Slippery Rock fan here.
All right, so Seister will be in the backfield, and that will get the handoff as he goes out to the right and cuts back over as he gets to about the 35-yard line. Pretty impressed with Seister as well. First look at him, besides looking at him on TV on the highlights, very impressive running back.
Yes, he is. Purchase Line, we don't hear much about him over here, but I'm sure in Indiana County he's a well-known player.
3rd and 5 upcoming now. Go ball. Back to throw. Throws it over the middle. Has a man. That's number 22. That is Evan Klaus from Northern Bedford. And
he wants to be
for a first down.
He wants to be a construction worker. That's his goal. We need them. We need people like that, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Try to get somebody to build you a house anymore. It's tough. You know where Purchase Line is?
Somewhere in Indiana County.
Oh, yeah. Commodore. Do you know where Commodore is?
Again, somewhere in Indiana.
It's somewhere in Indiana County. It's a nice school. It's a little country high school. Very nice.
I like the band, the Commodores. That's
the Commodore band. Yep.
Yep. Lionel Richie.
That's who I was trying to think of that. Yep.
All right, that'll be a handoff up the middle to Seister, and Seister will take it up over the 45-yard line. Ball will be spotted at about the 47-yard line and bring up second down.
District 6 champs 1 year Purchase Line, years back. Eddie Dalton was the coach. I'm going back in history a little bit here, reminiscing. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. Always nice having a little history lesson. In fact, you taught history, Coach, so I was kind of used to it. Coball back to throw. Coball has the man. That's Willis. Willis makes the catch. So Willis' first actual catch of the game. And he'll take that to the 20-yard line into South Territory. So nice pass from Coball to Willis. So Willis has had a big game without having a big game.
He's a nice player.
Fantastic.
Smooth. He's very smooth.
He's been open all game long. It was a couple overthrows, a couple times we thought he got interfered with. One time they finally got called for the interference, and now has his first catch. So 1st and 10 from the South's 20-yard line. 4:08 and counting here in the third quarter. Coball back to throw. Coball looking out to his right, has a man, and that is number 1. That is Caden Kolarzak.
From Shade. There's another team that no longer exists. Small schools are taking a hit. Shade is, I think, doubling up with Berlin.
I'm not sure if they're doing that yet. I know that's always been a talk. I'm not sure if that's happening yet. The only one I know for sure is that Salzburg and Blairsville are
right.
Shade might be joining together.
Just for football.
What's that?
They might just be doing it for football, he said.
Shade.
All right, it'll be
correct.
Seister on a carry. Seister out to his left. Seister able to juke. Seister pushes forward towards the end zone. Will come just short. Looks like to about the 2-yard line. So nice hard run by Seister.
They're still a Shade High School. They're just not a football team. And there is no Blairsville. You're familiar with Blairsville, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've worked there for 20,
very cool. You still working there?
27 years, yeah.
What I heard is, you got me here?
Kind of breaking up there a little bit.
You're breaking up, buddy.
I hear Shade might be playing with Whitmer.
Shade might be playing with Whitmer. Interesting.
Could be playing with
Okay.
Whatever, it's going to be a very good team.
All right, so 1st and goal from the 2. And it'll be Seister who will get the handoff. And Seister goes up the middle. And just short, Seister gets to about the half-yard line before he's brought down. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
We got. I just got. Shade will be Township. Shade will be playing with Township.
So Shade will be playing with Township.
Oh, is that it?
Okay.
That's the official word.
Thanks, BJ. All right, it will be Seister again, and Seister this time. Nice job by the South squad. And they'll throw Seister back for a loss. Looks like number 32, Josh Little from Blacklick. 5'10", 235-pounder, able to take Seister to the ground. That'll bring up 3rd and goal.
We moved the Brentwood.
Looks like the ball all the way back to about the 4-yard line. So almost a 3-yard loss on the play.
Well, the house, I mean, we like the house. Our neighbors are like, we're like in a neighbor war right now.
And this time, Coball will keep it roll out to his right, has some pressure. Coball brought back down from behind. Number 43, Gavin Dunn from Northern Cambria brings them down.
Field goal? What do you think, Coach?
I would think a field goal, yeah, absolutely. The leg that I saw on Glessner, yeah, why not? Yeah,
it is an all-star game. Let the kid, give the kid a little limelight, right? Give him some limelight.
Brick pointing.
So he will be on to attempt the field goal. Again, Tuck Hillegas is the holder.
28-yard field goal.
So a 28-yard field goal. There's a snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. Long leg. That is up, and that should be good by a mile. No, he missed it. So he had the leg. He just
he sure had the distance, did he?
Couldn't really tell. TJ, could you tell wide right, wide left?
I thought it was right down the.
That's what I thought too. From our angle, it looked right down the middle, but it must have been wide to one side, so plenty of leg, but just missed. So we're down to 1:01 remaining in the third quarter. Again, the North leading 20-0.
I haven't seen every Lantzy game, but I've seen a lot of them. I can't ever remember a field goal. I'm sure there was somewhere along the way, but not very many.
Here was that the talk is now between Shanksville going playing with Berlin, but that hasn't been put in rock yet.
On the field reporter down there.
That's why he wins.
That's why I'm telling you.
There is why he wins awards.
Investigative reporting.
That's what I was trying to say.
Best sideline reporter.
Probably Dateline will be calling too.
The best investigative reporting. I love it. All right, this is Schmidt going to throw it up high into the air. Had a man. And that was number 14 was the intended receiver. That's Drew Kochman out of Homer Center.
Homer Center to Homer Center.
So Schmidt trying to take the shot. In coverage was number 26, Kyle Murray. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the South 20-yard line. 54 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. South trailing 20-0.
Drew Kochman's going to Penn State, buddy. Another enemy, huh?
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, I can't.
You haven't been converted yet.
I just can't support that decision. I'm sorry. All right, Schmidt back under the gun. Schmidt will fake the handoff, and he's met there by a host of black jerseys.
Yeah, did anybody ever tell you why the sky's blue and white?
Yes, I know.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's all wrong. That's just all wrong. Fake news.
Well, he's going to be going there, and he's majoring in English.
Smart boy. No dummies major in English.
All right, 3rd and 10 3rd and 13, coming for the South. This should be the last play of the third quarter as we're down to 12 seconds and counting. Schmidt back to throw. Schmidt going to launch one high into the air to the right. Good coverage there by the North, picked off. As that is number 26. Kyle Murray having a big game on defense. We have called his name a lot tonight, and Kyle Murray comes up with an interception.
He's the young man from Altoona, the Mountain Lion. It's nice to have them in this game. There were some years where they didn't send anybody, but they did this year. It's nice to have them.
All right, now will be the end of the third quarter from Trojan Stadium. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. You listen to the RMG Sports Network. Hi, welcome back to Trojan Stadium as we're about to get ready for the fourth quarter. We're going to run down our sponsors again, coaches. We cannot do this without them. We want to thank them. Many thanks to these great companies, individuals for their support. Without it, this production could not happen. So thanks to Somerset Trust Company, Remax Team Realtors, Sickler Insurance Group, First National Bank of Pennsylvania, United States Army, Laurel Auto Group, Eber HVAC, Maria and Ralph DeMarco, Teeter Group, Digital Eyeweigh, Big Dog Build Training, DB Homes, Safka, Dr. Edward DiMartino, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Basil Law, MCS Fabrication and Machining, Daniel Schaefer's in Hooversville, Allegheny College of Maryland, Reliance Bank, Greater Johnstown Career and Technology Center, Johnstown Family Vision, Bedford Regional Urology, Ebensburg Insurance, and RMG Sports, who we cannot thank enough for doing this. We want to shout out to the crew, Dave Miller running the board, Buck Caldwell running the camera, and of course to Jared Romsberg, who could not be with us. He is enjoying life in Branson, Missouri, I think right now, covering
he's
another
speedboat.
event.
Is that where he's doing, boat races?
Yeah, so Spokart will roll out to his left and throw incomplete on first down. First play of the fourth quarter. Yeah, I think he's doing some boat races.
Do we want to do this again?
Sure. So fans, if you're watching on us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to follow RMG Sports there. Links to all RMG Sports social media and more information can be found at rmgsports.net. And many thanks to Kerry File and his staff at Greater Johnstown for their hospitality and accommodations. So 2nd down and 10 for the North, as that is, I believe, number 26 on the carry.
And we can never forget Dave Miller running the board here and Buck Caldwell running the camera.
Oh, they've been fantastic.
I mean, pretty impressive. All these wires here are very impressive. I don't know who put it together, but it's pretty impressive.
All right, so Kyle Murray, I believe, got that carry. And it will be Sporkart back to throw. Sporkart looks, Sporkart launches, has Wirus over the middle and just over the hands. So almost another hookup from Sporkart to Wirus will fall incomplete.
Nice pass.
That'll bring up.
Rolling to the left,
Yeah.
throwing with his, yep, very
Great
nice.
pass.
You know, I'm looking at these wires again. It's putting it together was tough, but I bet I could take it apart. Just start pulling stuff, you know? Wow.
4th and 9 upcoming for the North. And I believe Brandon Bailey is going to go for this ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, he's going to freeze him first. At least he's going to try.
It's 4th and 9. It will make it
Nope.
4th and 4. But he's going to go for it as Sporkart's going to throw it as Dalton Smith. And Dalton Smith has to make a move towards the marker. He's going to fall just a little short. He tried to put a little juke on and was not able to pick up the first down. So just short. South will take over.
He was definitely outmanned. There was nowhere to juke. You couldn't juke, or you couldn't zig, or you couldn't zag.
Yep.
There was nowhere to go.
So the South will take over. Will be spotted at their own 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
There's been some big comebacks in this game over the years. I remember a few of them. And if it's going to happen, it's going to have to happen soon.
It'll be Pfister back into quarterback. 73 just checking back into the game. That is Dominic Clar out of Chestnut Ridge, or Claire. Maybe we'll say Claire.
Yep, Claire. C-L-A-A-R.
Clar. So Jim Penna says Clar, so we're going Clar. Pfister will hand the ball. No, he'll keep it himself as he rolls out to left. Pitches it now to Wrestler behind it. Really much no gain on the play.
Kind of ran out of room. They're running a stretch play to our side of the field, the short side of the field, so there wasn't a whole lot of room for them to run, but it was worth an effort, worth the effort.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pfister
Nice
throws
pass.
it, has a man.
23.
23, Devin Whitmer from Blairsville, who will take the ball into North Territory down to about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
Nice pass, little fake, and a nice crisp pass. That's the kind of pass we like to see.
Pass is complete to Devin Whitmer. Good for a 1st down.
Last year sucked. We did like a.
Most of these guys this will be the last game of their career, Ed.
Yeah, I know. Pretty sad. Sure, bittersweet for them to play this game, but I know they love playing this game. And that's Prasco who will take the handoff. Jake Sable in on the tackle. First contact was made there by big number 73, Shane Spano from Berlin, 6'1", 320 pounds.
He's the guy you put in on goal line defense for sure. He's going to join the workforce. That's what he wants to do. And we could use some workers these days.
There's no question about it. All right, so 2nd and 9 upcoming. Wrestler goes in motion. Pfister back to throw. Pfister looking for Wrestler, and catch is made, but a short gain as the tackle was made by number 30, Seth Rosie from Conemaugh Township.
He's been playing a nice game, Rosie. He's not a very big guy, but he's tough. He's scrappy. I was up at the Hurlinger Field the other night when the North team had a little inter-squad scrimmage. Pretty impressive. I thought they were going to be pretty good. defensively.
And they played a nice game so far.
Yep.
3rd and 6 upcoming. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line in the North Territory. South. Pfister back to throw. Pfister throws, has a man.
Going to be short again. You know, is this the official beginning of the new season or the end of the old season?
End of the old season.
Is this the end of the old season?
Yeah.
Be the end.
It is the end.
Yeah, be the end.
Because Monday, what's happening at Richland on Monday?
They're having a 7-on-7.
7-on-7. If any of you fans are interested.
Richland, yep. So that was Whitmer on the catch. Stop made by Eckenrode. Bring up 4th and 1. Ball spotted at the North's 30-yard line. Prasco into the backfield. Pfister on the ball on the ground again. This has happened many, many times, Coach, on 4th and short. But Pfister this time able to pick it up. And I think this time able to pick up a first down. So Pfister, a lot of imagination there, able to pick up a first down.
That's what he's known for.
Some old Richland celebrities down there. I see Luke Sable. There's the University of New Hampshire.
Yep.
Yep, how about that?
Nice. You know,
Clean living young men. Clean living young men.
Yep. Caleb Burke will be in Pittsburgh. I think the 3rd game of the season. They'll be at Pitt. So if you're looking for something to do, go watch Caleb and the University of New Hampshire play the Pitt Panthers. Prasco will try the right side. Prasco has some room. Prasco should be enough for a first down, so nice run by Prasco.
I heard rumors of a bus trip for that game.
I think that would be
Have
a
you heard that?
fantastic idea. Yep.
It might need more than one bus.
Yep. I know Caleb's working hard.
I saw him.
He's in that game.
Yeah, I saw him the other day. He was up watching practice. I had a chance to talk with him and reminisce and talk about the future. He's a nice young man.
All right, so the ball all the way down to the 18-yard line of the North. Quarterback keeper from Pfister. Pfister will try the right side. He turns the corner. Pfister able to get close to another first down.
Nice drive they have going here. This is the best drive of the day for them.
Absolutely. Another almost disastrous low snap, though, on 4th down, but the quick thinking of Pfister able to pick up a first down. And now they have the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line of the North. They'll bring up 2nd and about 2. Down to 9:20 and counting here in the 4th quarter. South trailing 20-0. Pfister, quick throw out to his left, has a man, and brought down pretty quickly by the North. Might be enough for a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. So the catch made by Drew Kochman.
Ian Eckenrode in on that tackle for the North.
So
we got the big boy checking in here on defense.
So it is 1st and goal. Looks like they'll spot the ball at about the 8-yard line.
Now is when they have some modifications in the defensive rule. You see we can pick up what they are. They have more linemen.
Another bad snap. And again, Pfister able to pick it up, but brought down from behind by Nathan Kniss. So Nate Kniss, who had a big career at Richland High School, makes a big play there on Pfister. And a nice
6'3", 2 lean machine there, as they say. He wants to go into criminal justice.
Right, a pretty good field for Nate Kniss.
We have a lot of good aspirations on both of these teams.
Going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball spotted all the way back to the 13-yard line. Pfister going to hand off to Wrestler. Wrestler tries the right side.
He's trapped.
And strung out very nice. And on the tackle is number 20, Isaac. Trying to pronounce his name again.
Swanovec.
There we go. Isaac Swanovec on the tackle.
He played that just like you're supposed. I mean, stretch it out until you hit the sideline. Nice, very, very nice job.
So what started out as 1st and goal at the 8 is now 3rd and goal from the 21.
So what was a really nice drive?
Yeah,
it's not over yet.
It's pretty much stalled. Nathan Kniss able to pounce on a loose ball and take Pfister backwards. And now Svanovec able to take Wrestler down for a big loss.
Team South calls for a timeout.
And looks like South's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, thank you.
And once again, we're going to run down our sponsors, Coach, because again, you can't do these things, anything of this magnitude without sponsors. So we want to thank all of these people for allowing this to happen. So Somerset Trust Company, Remax Team Realtors, Seckler Insurance Group, First National Bank of Pennsylvania, United States Army, Laurel Auto Group, Eber HVAC, Maria and Ralph DeMarco, the Teeter Group, Digital Eyeweigh, Big Dog Built Training, DB Homes, Safka, Dr. Edward DiMartino, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Basil Law, MCS Fabrication and Machining, Daniel Schaefer's in Hooversville, Allegheny College of Maryland, Reliance Bank, Greater Johnstown Career and Technology Center, Johnstown Family Vision, Bedford Regional Urology, Evansburg Insurance, and of course, RMG Sports. Sports, really?
Sports, yeah.
Sports, really? Sports?
And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember, right?
It's early in the season. It's my preseason, too.
If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, please do.
If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to follow RMG Sports there. So we're really happy to be working with RMG. We think they do a fantastic job.
Yep, Dave Miller running our board and Buck Caldwell running the camera. Can't thank them enough. And, of course, Jared Romsberg, who's hopefully living it up in
he said it was 97 degrees out there.
I'm sure
he was hiding in the air conditioning the last I heard. No, really. It's the last I heard. He was hiding in the air conditioner.
3rd and goal for 21. Pfister going to loft this one in the end zone. Had him in and Wrestler, but the ball knocked away. Nice coverage there. That is trying to catch number. Is that 8 or 6? I think it might be number 8.
Number
Gino
6.
Bartle, 6. Ethan Etris out of Berlin. So, PJ, once again, thank you. Hard to read the numbers from up here. So, Etris on the player. Bring up 4th and goal.
Gino Bardioli's dad was watching practice the other night, and he played in this game when Tony Penna played. And he saw Tony, and Tony saw him, and they became reminiscing old.
Nice.
Just that's part of the allure of this game, you know.
What a great name, though. Gino
friendship.
Bartolini. What a
yep,
great
isn't
name.
that great?
All right, 4th and goal.
Good
21.
Irish name.
Yep. Oh, Pfister gets hit as he throws. Picked off by Jake Sable. Jake Sable over the 25, the 30, and he's brought down there shy of the 35-yard line. So Jake Sable. Oh, that's got to feel great for Jake.
I was just going to say that he missed the whole season, but that'll make up for part of it anyhow. What a good kid.
So Pfister took some heavy pressure. I think got hit as he threw the ball, and Sable able to pick off that pass.
His dad is one of the coaches at Richland. His brother graduated last year, and I had the pleasure of coaching all three of the dad, Mike, and he was pretty tough himself. Played at Cal State, had an outstanding career down there. All part of the fraternity.
Handoff here. That is number 23, Josh Seister. Takes it out to the right side. Coball back in, quarterbacking for the North.
Seister started to the left, nothing there. Reversed back to the right, picked up some nice yardage.
Yep, good gain on 1st down. It brings up probably looks like a 2nd and about 1. So about a 9-yard pickup. We're down to 6:25 and counting here in the 4th quarter. North leading 20-0. Nate Wyris with 2 touchdown receptions, and Spokart with 1 touchdown run of himself. And that is Seister again as he bounces this time off to the left side. And
Seister purchase line there from the Heritage Conference, which is going to welcome Portage next year to the Heritage. Cambria Heights is in there in the conference this year, and next year will be Portage will join.
We're going to welcome Central to the Laurel Highlands.
And Central is coming to the Laurel Highlands.
Which should make for a very interesting game.
They're always good.
So it's going to be nice to see them here and how they stack up against Laurel Highlands.
They'll stack up pretty well, I believe.
I would imagine so, too. All right, Coball back to throw. 1st and 10. Coball puts it up in the air. Almost a nice catch there made by Willis. In coverage was number 21, Kevin Baum from Penn's Manor.
Willis kind of showed up at Wimber out of nowhere. Everybody wondered, who is this young man? He's pretty good, though, isn't he?
Oh, fantastic.
He is really good.
I think he's credited with only one catch in this game, but I've been very, very impressed.
He's been involved.
Oh, absolutely. All right, 2nd and 10 upcoming from the North's 45-yard line. Seister again will take the handoff and just get over the 45-yard line to about the 46. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Don't know how many shutouts there have been in the history of this game, but probably not very many. It's still not over yet, but I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
They were down to 5-10 and counting in the ball game. North leading 20-0. Third and 9 upcoming here as Coball in the gun. Coball goes back to throw. Coball going to throw out to the right side. Has Wyris cutting.
Oh, boy.
And broken up there nicely by number 1. That was Preston Rainey out of Portage.
There's been a lot of receivers open, but there's also been a lot of really good coverage, too. You know, it's been going good both ways.
So that'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up a 4th down.
We'll see what Coach Bailey does here. And Coball will stay on. It will go into the gun. So 4th and 9. And a handoff up the middle goes number 25. That is Dalton Smith, who will get to about the 50-yard line. So that'll turn it over on downs back to the south. So with 4:40 left to go, they have a chance here, Coach, to try to put something on the board.
That's Coach Bailey. You never know what he's going to do. Passing situation, he'll run. Running situation, he'll pass. He always keeps the opposing team off balance, and that's why Richland has been so successful the last 3 or 4 or 5, 6 years.
All right, so Ken Lantzy rules, as Jim Penna just told me, if the South would score here, they could elect to have the ball kicked to them. If they would score, that they can get the ball again. So pretty interesting rule, and that would could make for a ball game. I think we're going to have an illegal substitution again here on the South pre-snap.
They called a timeout, I believe.
Yep, illegal substitution called on the South. So that'll push the ball back to the 45-yard line, 1st and 15 upcoming.
I'd forgotten about that rule. I knew about it. Jim's on top of it, though.
I tell you, I mean, between PJ on the field and Jim Penna up here, we don't have to worry about anything.
We should just donate our salaries.
Seriously, and,
you know?
Honestly. All right, so this is Schmidt now, who will take the keeper and go out to the left side. He ran hard, boy. He lowered his shoulder. Schmidt's a big boy, and lowered the shoulder. I was able to pick up a couple of yards.
Did I just hear you guys bragging about salaries?
Yeah.
We said you and Penna earn your salaries. Me and Fred should just donate ours back.
I like that play there.
Hey, guys, I got a guest down here.
Who we got?
Mr. Ralph DeMarco. He'd like to say something to everybody.
Go for it, buddy.
Listen, fellas, I really appreciate all you guys do, Robes Merc Media, being part of the Kent Lantzy game. And I consider all you guys my good buddies and my good friends, and I thank you for being supporters of this great cause and this great All-Star Classic. And God bless you all.
Thanks, Ralph. We think the same of you. He's put on a great show here. That was Kyle Murray. I think that might have been his second interception of the unbelievable. I think it's Kyle Murray's second interception of the game. Ralph, thank you so much. We certainly extend our thanks to you and consider him a good friend as well. We see him quite a bit throughout the season, and just a really
they do a fantastic job. You know, there's a whole crew of guys here. We mentioned some of them before Eber Verhosik and Tish Phillips, Bob Gardil, Ralph DeMarco, Pat Barron, Jim Penna, Rick Martin, the head of the officials, Jen Leisure, trainer, Chloe Lasky, trainer, Brett Insurance, It's just a team effort. Ariel Reed, who's the intern, it's a team effort, and Ralph and Everett basically put it all together.
All right, so 1st and 10 from the 22, and that is a quarterback keeper from the Spokart, and he runs hard and gets all the way to about looks like the 38-yard line. So a great run by Spokart on 1st down, as the North just keeps plugging along. We're at 3:25 and counting remaining in the ball game. North up 20-0. So we have a couple MVP candidates, Coach. We have Spokart, we have Wyris, and we have Kyle Murray. Those are my 2 picks, as Willis will take the end around and we'll lose a couple yards back to the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. We'll see where they spot this.
How about defensively? You got like Connor Rager. He's got to be up in there.
I'm looking at the 2 picks, though, with Murray, who was just had a spectacular
Oh, you got
game.
for the defense, yeah.
Yep. There's ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Loss of a yard. Yeah, can't dismiss Connor Rager, though. I agree, Coach, but the 2
I understand.
play pretty big.
No, I concede. I concede. Aiden Marshall has to be considered an offense. There's an offensive lineman. I've been watching the offensive line, and between Aiden and Valeriani from Central Cambria, they're both so good.
Well, Spokart on the keeper and brought down big time there. Trying to catch number 57, Cameron Maloney of Bishop Guilfoyle, along with a couple other South jerseys, able to hold Spokart to a loss, push them back.
South Jersey.
South Jersey.
Is that where the beach is, isn't it?
South Jersey, okay. Down to 1:53 and counting in the ball game. 3rd and 15 from the 33-yard line upcoming for the North.
We won somebody.
Dalton Smith in the backfield with Spokart, and it will be Dalton Smith who will take the handoff, go out to his left, turn the corner as he comes close to the 45-yard line before he's brought down.
Smith on the play, left side, flag on the play.
Yeah, we have a flag on the play, which is 1:28 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Got our weekly text from Scott Hudson in Taiwan or wherever he is, Singapore, somewhere.
He can probably tell you, but he have to kill you.
He wants to know why the Richland moved to the north. Well, if you're still listening, it changes every year, Scott. They have a new system that they use, and I don't quite understand it, but sometimes Richland's in the south, sometimes they're in the north. It varies year to year. Trying to balance the teams out. So I'm not sure you're still listening, but if you are, always great to hear from you, buddy.
Okay, didn't catch the penalty. You catch that, Coach? What the penalty was on the call?
No, I did not. I was busy talking.
PJ, you catch the call?
Oh, it's close. I like it.
So we'll say it was a holding on the North.
Ask PJ. Did you ask him?
I did. I didn't hear from PJ.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, he's talking to Ralph.
He's going to lose his award if he doesn't get on the ball down there.
He's talking to Ralph, so he's okay.
Were you guys calling for me?
Yeah, you're going
to. The penalty was.
Mr. DeMarco is much more important right now.
I was okay with that. I was cool. Freddie was giving you all sorts of garbage about it.
Little precipitation comments. Let's see if Brandon squeezes every second out of this or not. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so.
Think he will?
Yep, absolutely.
Do what?
I think he's going to go for it. 3rd and 16.
Oh, yeah, he might as well.
He's going to throw us up in the air. 3rd and 16. We have a little rain falling, I think, as people are starting to head towards the exits with the rain falling. The Spokart will take this out to his left to go out of bounds.
Spokart on the quarterback keeper, rolls left. Hey, for those of you that don't want to get right, thank you for coming tonight. Please have a safe travel home.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my raincoat now.
Right now.
PJ don't need no raincoat. All right, so we're down to, I think it's going to be the ball game. We have 11 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. There's some handshakes, and that will be your ball game as the North takes it here 20-0 over the South.
That's the end of the ball game. Congratulations to Team Nordic for the victory, 20-0. Have a nice round of applause for both these groups and then the Kent Lantzy Final 30 All-Star Game, 50th edition. Thank you for attending. Please have a safe trip home.
So pretty surprised, Coach, it was a shutout. Pretty shocked. The South had a couple of good drives into North territory, but the North able to respond. A couple big plays and able to hold him out of the end zone for the duration of the football game. And on the North side, you got to hand it to Spokart and Wyrus on the offensive side of the football.
Absolutely. They played hard, and it's always a good thing. It's a good game, win, lose, or draw. It's something the players will always remember. They'll be grateful they had a chance to play in it. There aren't too many people that had a chance to do this. And it's one of the best all-star games in the state of Pennsylvania. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, each and every one of these kids deserves to be there. They're happy to be here. Their families are so excited for them, and we are too. And congratulations to them, and congratulations for all that they went through to even be on the football field this year, not knowing if that was going to happen at all. And then here they are in an all-star game, and congratulations to them. And congratulations to all the young men as they continue either their high school career or their college careers in football or whatever they choose to do in the next facet of their lives.
Well, maybe next year they'll be able to get back to normal. This year they did not stay at UP. Normally they stay overnight. They go to UPJ. They have a banquet. They have a youth night. Things this year were a little bit different, but they wanted to hold the game together. They had to have it this year. And, Ralph was saying it was a link. This is a link year. We needed to keep the game going, and these guys did it. I think they did an outstanding job. 3 days of practice,
Yep. Looks like there might be some weather coming in, so they're not going to do any of the presentations on the football field. They're going to actually move it into the
okay, well, that's pretty much it then.
So that's going to be pretty much for us here at Trojan Stadium. We had a great time. Thank you to Dave Miller, Buck Caldwell, to Jared Romsberg, who couldn't be with us but puts us all together. Thanks to all the sponsors. We had a great time. Freddie, I don't know if you have to say, but
no, I was good. I had fun. I'll always have a good time. I'm still deciding whether this is the first game of the new year or the last game of the old year.
I'm just going to say it's the last game
of the old year. Okay, now bring on.
Because these guys won't be around next year.
Bring on the new.
This is the last game of the old year.
Okay, you won me over.
So there you go. So, PJ, any final thoughts?
I keep staring at Bentley. I have the need to interview him. I'm close.
Well, if you want us to hold on a second, we certainly will.
Let's just see if we can get a word with him.
We're going to try to see if we can hang on for
I can go through some statistics.
Everybody's been waiting for the interview between PJ and Coach and Bailey. That is the highlight of the Richland broadcasts. That's why people tune in. So we'll see if we can grab
we can talk
Coach
about
Bailey
some statistics here if you want.
Do we have into the game stats?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, let's do some into the game stats.
PJ, just interrupt when you're ready. Will Spokart, though, he had 57 yards rushing. Josh Seister had 43. Dalton Smith, 42. So they had a pretty good rushing night there. Passing, Simeon Colball, 78 yards. Spokart, 87 yards. Receiving, Nate Wyrus was the leader from Central Cambria. 5 receptions, 78 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Brady Glessner did a great job punting tonight. Punt return, Kyle Murray, great job on his part. How about some tackles here? Seth Rosie, we mentioned how he was hustling all night. Seth Rosie had 7 tackles, 1 assist. Connor Rager, 5. Weekland had 5. Yes.
All right, I think we have PJ.
Okay.
Here we go. Coach Bailey.
Years in a row, I'm standing here with the winning coach. I've been in this field with a winning coach with you for many years. Take us through the game. Give us your highlights and what your week was like.
Well, first of all, it's just a week. These kids got to come out and be part of something, and to come out and tonight and everybody executed just great, PJ, and to win and Coach Ripple and the defense with the shutout. That's awesome in a Lantzy game.
And how proud I am of you guys, but for our Richland coaching staff to take these kids, these all-stars from all over, and turn out a win like this, it was great to watch. I'm sorry I wasn't on the same sideline with you. My heart was there, you know that. I got the Richland shirt on. Anyways, we're looking forward to maybe seeing you guys on Monday. A great season with the Richland Rams again, but thanks for what you did here on the field. You put a great show on as usual. Too many people I don't know might be listening, so we'll save our little go back and forth till our first home game. Deal?
Deal. Hey, just shout out. Great group of kids here this week. Just all young, great young men that represented their schools in a positive fashion.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Hey, guys, back to you.
All right, buddy. That's it then.
Thanks, PJ. Appreciate that. And thanks for all listening. And again, the North takes this game 20-0 over the South. Probably the first shutout in a long, long time here. So congratulations to Coach Bailey and his staff.
And Coach Ripple, defensive coordinator.
And to all these kids on the field, they played their hearts out. They certainly did. There was no quit in the South squad, that's for sure. And we'll be looking forward to joining all of you again as Richmond Ram season gets underway in late August. So good night, everyone. I'm Ed DiMartino,
Fred Kennedy,
PJ Mcgowan, and thanks to the RMG staff.